Hello and welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, hi, my name is Georgie. I am the artist and creator behind Georgie's Certain Art, a cat and dinosaur themed online shop. I also travel up and down the country and sometimes people like to buy my things. So this week is going to be another week in the life vlog. I have a couple of things that I need to do this week. So today is Tuesday and I've just been at Leeds Tattoo Expo this weekend. So I only got home yesterday afternoon. But before I went away, I wrote this massive list of things that I need to do this week. Well, it's just sort of in the next month-ish because I don't have any big conventions the rest of this month. The only things that I've got is I've definitely got one market at the end of the month and then possibly this market this weekend. There's no like actual 2-day conventions where I'm going away. So I am going to work out my priorities of what I need to get done first and then we will crack on. So I've just gone through and I've colour coded what I need to do. So the dark orange is what I need to do ASAP, and then the light orange is I need to do it soon, but it can wait a little bit if I need to. So number one is I need to order more cello bags because I'm like out of every size. So where I get my cello bags from is EcoCraft. The bags are biodegradable and compostable, and you can compost them at home as well. That is one thing ticked off my list. I didn't need anything else in the end, so we just ordered what we actually needed. I'm going to start on Fair. So I started uploading yesterday for Fair, but then I realised you have to put in like the item weight, length, width, height, etc. So a little update, I've got all of the cats and catchers listed. I am now starting to work on the dinosaur ones. It is taking quite a long time to go through all of them, but I worked out a way to make it a little bit quicker. I'm going to go get a coffee now because I need some caffeine in me. So I'm going to go get that. But yeah, this is taking a while, but we're getting through it. I don't have any oat milk left, so we've got to have normal milk. Side note, we now have netting in the window so I can have the window open and Jasper can't get out. And I've also put up a load of sun catchers because yesterday birds scared the absolute crap out of me because it whacked into the window. I've never had it happen before. We're going to see if they help just having something on the window. So I've gone through and I've added all my products on. That has taken literally the whole day. It's now 10 to 3 and this is literally all I've been doing all day. There are 71 products on there. I've added sun catchers, sticker sheets, sticker packs, notepads, both the A6 and DL size, and colouring books. Oh, and key rings I've added, and at some point I'll probably add magnets. What I wanted to look at was making a little collection. So I've got 5 collections that I've made. I'll probably make more once I've got more products on, but at the moment I'm just going to stick with the 5. So now I think I literally just submit my shop for review. Your shop is under review. Our team will be taking 2 to 3 days to make sure your shop is ready for the marketplace. When you get orders through the marketplace, there's a 25% commission on the first order and then 15% on reorders. But if I directed people straight to it, then I get a 0% commission. That's exciting. We should have a fair shop by the end of the week. Fingers crossed, provided nothing has gone wrong with it. The next thing I need to do is, I just got an email from DinoCon. I need to book a load-in time. Right. That was pretty quick. That is all booked, provided it's all fine. So, we've uploaded everything to Fair. On a side note, my computer, I finally managed to get it to update to Windows 11. For ages it was stuck at Windows 10. It kept saying it couldn't be updated. I spent pretty much a full day going through and trying to troubleshoot and work out how to get it to update. I did check that same day and it still wouldn't allow me to update to Windows 11. However, I then randomly went on and looked about a week, 2 weeks ago, just to see what the update situation was like, and it said that I could update to Windows 11. So we've now got Windows 11. But genuinely I hate it. I hate change. Eventually we'll get used to it. I think honestly I'm done staring at my computer for a little bit. So I'm going to get on with some other jobs that are not business related, just because I've stared at my computer the whole day and I need some time away. So one thing I do need to do today is I need to try and fix my hairdryer. I love this hairdryer. The problem with it is it overheats and it cuts off. So it shuts off about a minute after being on. So I was like, okay, probably just needs a clean, because that's what happened last time. I used the brush, I clean it all out. Yeah, I did that. It still keeps cutting off and it's actually gotten worse. So we're gonna try and fix this. And if not, I'm gonna get in contact with Shark and then see where we go from there. And then it just says to leave it on a tissue upside down. I have one more quick job that I do need to do on the computer, and I have another job that I didn't add to my list of things that I need to do this week, which is, first thing, I need to sort out my product liability insurance, because that is due for renewal at the end of the month and I'm not continuing with the company that I'm currently with. The second thing that I need to do, which I'm going to just write down here because I am going to forget otherwise, is that I need to start editing my Leeds Tattoo Expo vlog, because that's going to be going up next Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to start editing this and we'll see how far we get with that, because this is a lot of clips. It's currently 20 to 6. I have still been editing my video, but someone, not naming any names, I think might be hungry because he's come to disturb me. So I'm gonna go get my dinner and his dinner. It is currently Wednesday. As you can see, my hair is soaking wet, so my hairdryer is not working. It cut off within 25 seconds because I timed it. I'm gonna pack up an order today. I do need to go to Tesco to get some food for the weekly shop. Jasper is being weird. He's knocked over this bin that had a load of his toys in, and he's currently led on top of his treat packet. He's actually sitting on my hand now. I think it's because he wants more biscuits, because I could hear him licking out the bowl. Are you being starved? I don't think you are being starved, are you? Oh, I've just realised some other stuff that I need to do. I need to make Patreon stickers. I need to post Patreon rewards, because I've posted them in Patreon. I don't think I've posted them on Instagram yet. I just remembered the other job that I was going to do today, which is set up an email, because I have not sent out an email in a very long time. April. April was the last time I sent one out, so I haven't sent one out. It'll be coming up 2 months in 5 days. So I am going to send out an email. I'm just going to send it out about my sun catchers, the fact that it's going to be coming up to sunny weather again. I thought I'm going to send it out probably like tomorrow. There we go, email took 13 minutes. And yeah, it's on schedule for tomorrow afternoon. I can't take any photos of the new designs of sun catchers at the moment because, I mean, it's grey and miserable outside. That's not going to make good photos. But I might just upload the size guides of each one so that at least they're on the website and people can buy them if they want to, even if I don't have the lifestyles. So I might do that this afternoon. First, though, I am going to get some lunch because it is 12 o'clock and I'm hungry. This is my baby. He disturbs me, so I disturb him. I was literally just about to leave to go to the shop and post office and stuff, and I've just seen I've had another order for a sticker book, so I'm going to quickly pack that up. It's currently that horrible like drizzly rain though. It started absolutely chucking it down. So I'm soaked because I didn't bring a coat. It's all good. I got my weekly shop for £25. I haven't planned like proper, like I've got proper meals, but they're all like in the freezer because I cooked up loads of meals a while ago. So I've got a load of spag bowl, I've got nuggets. My hair is actually dry now though, so it's actually curled quite nicely today. The irony that I'm not actually really going anywhere, so my hair turns out nice, but whatever. I'm gonna get home. It's only about a 5-minute journey. I can actually walk here, but I was not walking here in this rain. So we're gonna drive home, so I'll see you back at home. I'm not allowed to put the food away until I have played with Jasper. Right, now we've got the zoomies out of him, we can actually put the food away. Look how cute this jumper is. Guess what design this inspired? Ignore the fact that it's wet. This jumper I made, I want to say it was back in probably like 22, 23. So 3 or 4 years ago. We put dino footprints all up the sleeve, and then we did this. So this was the design that I based the t-shirt design off of. And this is what I got my inspiration from for the cat t-shirt, green cat t-shirt. So yeah, this is just a one-off one that I made for myself. There's my second dino jumper actually, because I've got a black one with a white design on it. He's just seeing if I've got anything for him, which I don't. There is nothing in there for him. I'm pretty sure he knows what jerky means. And when I say I'm giving him jerky, this is the jerky I'm on about. It's the chicken and fish one. This one in particular is his favourite. This is what he normally gets when I have breakfast, but I forgot to take a new packet upstairs, so he didn't have this one, he had something else. They're just little sticks. Yeah, good pose. Good pose. He has to kill it before he can eat it. Had to buy branded milk. I don't normally. I only buy it when it's on offer, and this was actually on offer. But it's still more expensive than the Tesco own because I couldn't find any in the little Tesco. Before I left, I actually listed all of the sun catchers onto my website. I think I'm just going to continue with editing the vlog. So I need to go through and do a first edit. What I mean by that is I'm just roughly chopping everything, putting it all in the right order, making sure it kind of makes sense and getting it down to a decent amount of time. And then what I'll do is I'll refine that edit. So I'll go through and I'll crop things out again and just make sure everything's like running smoothly. And then once all that's done, then I go through and add little captions and music and that, all that sort of thing. We're gonna go get on with that. I'm gonna make a coffee first and then try and be productive. I just realised another thing that I need to do this week. so that's great. Which has actually pressed the rest of the t-shirts because obviously the DTFs have arrived, and it would be nice to get all the mushroom ones pressed for this weekend just so I can have them all in stock. Even if I don't end up selling them, it would just be nice to have them in stock. It's Thursday at 9 AM and I am absolutely shattered because someone couldn't get any sleep last night. I don't think I got to sleep until about 2 AM and then I kept waking up. So I probably had about 3 hours sleep in total, which is not enough for me. We're going to be running on empty today. There is one thing I definitely need to do today, which is trim Jasper's claws because they are sharp. I'm not sure what I'm doing today. It can't be anything that's going to require too much energy because I'm just absolutely shattered. I also had a decision last night. So whenever I go to tattoo shows, I get a lot of people coming up to me and asking me, do I do temporary tattoos? And it's always no. Well, guess who's decided to do temporary tattoo? So with my manufacturer, I've got a £20 voucher to use because on one of my orders, they messed up a little bit. So they gave me a £20 credit and that has to be used, I think, by the end of this month. I didn't realise there was a time limit on it, but apparently there is. So I am going to place another order with them. I need to order more of my glass cleaning cloths, and then I thought I'd order the temporary tattoos, and then I was just gonna double check any of the charms that might need restocking. I doubt I actually need to. At one point I was thinking I do need to restock them, and then I think I just haven't added the ones from my last order into the boxes. So we might actually do that now and check stock, because then I can get on and design these, because I am doing a tattoo convention next month and it would be cool to have them in time. Whether I would have them in time or not, I don't know. But if I'm going to do that, I need to order them like ASAP. So I want to order them before the end of the week. It is 12:30. I have just had the notification to say that my fair shop is all up and running. So that's good. I can start contacting shops now. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's gone really frizzy. I just had to go to the bathroom so I could tie up my hair. But look who's in his bowl. Yeah. Anyway, just getting distracted by my cat. I have got all the designs ready for the temporary tattoos. I have emailed my rep for my manufacturer. Now I am actually going to go downstairs and I'm going to do some pressing. So I'm going to try and get the rest of the mushroom t-shirts done. I don't think I'm going to worry about the Space Dino t-shirts for this weekend. So we are now in the conservatory. If you can hear, it is raining. And I don't know what it is about this table. Every time I sit down at this table, a cat just appears. Yes, darling. I do, however, need the desk so that I can cut out my transfers. I think that word might have begun with an F and ended with an off, didn't it? I'm really hoping that these transfers are correct. So far they're looking aligned, but they've still got like loads of dust on. I don't know if there's a way that I can get it off without damaging. This inner sheet doesn't have the dust on it. I just don't really want to have more transfers that I can't use because it's so wasteful. Normally I use like any transfers that I have that are like slightly faulty or whatever, I might use them. But with the ones with the white lines on, they're so bad that it's like I can't use that for anything. I was just seeing if perhaps... Oh, you know what? That might be working a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is cut them out and then use this because it's quite difficult to get to the other side of the sheet. Someone wants in the box. You're not having the box? You're not having the box? Oh, you're not having the box. I have a really high techie way of lining up my t-shirts every time. I mean, it does the job. So... This is all my mushy teas made that I need. I now need to go back upstairs because my manufacturer has sent me an invoice for the order that I want to do. So I need to go get that paid and send off the files, and then hopefully I'll have it in time for Dino Tattoo Show, with any luck. We'll see. I'm going to leave the pressing here because the next thing to do is put my logo on the inside of the t-shirt, and I only do that with the iron because it's smaller, it's easier. And I normally just do that when I'm ready to fold them and stuff, and I haven't fully decided if I'm going to do the Dino ones yet or not. I also want to get to coffee because my energy levels are like proper dropping at the moment. Where it's so humid, my hair is just going mental because I didn't actually put that much gel in it when I styled it because like I wasn't properly styling it. So I've just placed my order with my manufacturer. I have ordered 20 plain keyrings, 20 glitter keyrings, 20 glasses cloths, and then 100 temporary tattoos. It does sound like a lot of tattoos, and it is, but I've split it across 8 designs. It's in like US dollars, so I have to like convert it, but it was approximately £120 order in total. Then I had like $30 worth of vouchers to use, and then also I had loads of points to use, so I had like $82 worth of points. So I ended up only actually paying £35 for like a £120 order. So that has made my day. I've nearly finished my coffee. I have not really decided what I'm doing next. As you can tell, I'm not really feeling very productive at the moment. Oh, hello. No, we're not showing that. We're not showing that. I wonder if we can try trimming the claws. No, not mine. I have to be so careful with my coffee. He drinks it. Do you? Shall we see if you'll let me trim your claws? He escaped me because I was moving my phone. But I know a way to get back up here. Here he comes. Good boy. Yeah, we're gonna be a good boy. We're gonna be a good boy. You show me them claws. Is that your stomach, mate? Okay, reset. Yeah, you get one treat. We did 1 foot. Normally I can get through 2 feet at a time, but no, come on. No, no. No, because Mummy doesn't want to get you quick. So we have to be careful. Stop it. No, you haven't earned a treat yet. I've done 2 toes on this foot. It really doesn't take that long if you let me just do it in one go. No. Stop it. We're all done. I didn't get scratched and I managed to do all of his toes. That was a successful nail trimming session. Now we're going to tidy this mess up a bit and put my stock away. We are not judging the mess that is going to be in the background. These are my A6 notepads that I restocked. These ones in particular are my little floral dino ones. Do you want a peanut? Do you want a peanut? They're the compostable ones, or like the ones where you put them in water and they dissolve. And he likes to lick them and they get stuck on his tongue and he runs around with them like stuck on his lips. Obviously I don't leave him unattended with them, but it is kind of funny. The first time he got one, he got them like stuck like little fangs on his mouth. And then I also restocked my chunky cat one. I only had one left in this drawer, so it's this one. But these ones normally sell pretty well, so I restocked them as well. And I'm actually running a little bit low on the White Cat DL ones. Onto the colouring books. My colouring books all go in this drawer and then up on the shelf there. So the drawers just live in here. So the middle one is my cats colouring book. And then I've got this one here, which is the Cats and Dinos one. I've obviously got to work through all this stock before I can restock it in the Wiro bound. So that's why these ones are reduced to £8 at the moment. So I ended up contacting a few shops. I don't know if I'll have any bites or not, but I've just sent out, I think, maybe like 6 shops that I already follow on Instagram. And then I'll try and find some more, someone else. It's now 5:15, I'm hungry, so I'm just going to cook dinner now. And it's going to be bacon pasta tonight. It's literally just bacon lardons, onion, courgette and mushrooms, Philly, a little bit of milk, and then put in the pasta. So, super easy. I've already got my water on boiling for the pasta, and yeah, let's go make my dinner. I normally use the garlic and herb version, but when I bought this, it was meant for breadsticks. And then when I went to go do my shopping this week, the other one wasn't on offer, so I decided I was just going to use this. I don't really know how much to put in. And then I put a bit of milk in as well, just to help make it a bit more saucy. That's my dinner ready. And this is my finished dinner. Sit. Yes. High five. Yes. Sploot. Sploot. Yes. Pose. Yes. Crisscross. Yes. Yes. Touch. Yes. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Yes. That's going to be a harder one for him to do. And that is me for the night, because it is 10 to 9 and I am absolutely shattered. So I will catch you tomorrow. It is currently Friday. I have had another really bad night's sleep, so I am once again running on nothing. But I am actually going to try and finish this portrait, or at least get a fair amount done on it. This is currently where we're at with the portrait. This is called Muesli, little hamster, and then I'll show you what it's looking like once I've worked a bit more on it. No, because these are my new paintbrushes. I just bought them because you chewed my other ones. Yeah, you chewed my other ones, so Mummy had to buy some more. I'm gonna go get a coffee because this one needs some attention and I can't paint with him constantly jumping up. So I will catch you right on cue. I'll see you in a bit. So that didn't quite go to plan. I had my coffee. I think that was around 9:30. It's now 11 o'clock. I fell asleep. I knew I was tired and I was just sort of sat there, and then the next thing I know I'm waking up. I don't know what's going on with my sleep pattern at the moment. Hopefully it sorts itself out because this is doing my head in. It's currently 12:30 and I have pretty much finished the portrait. This is where we're at with it. Obviously I need to add whiskers in and that sort of thing, but I've sent the picture off to the client just so that they can see it and they can confirm that they're happy with it and all that. So I actually decided to just go ahead and press all the Space Dino ones because like I may as well, and then if I sell any I can just restock them when I order the alien cats and stuff. I also had this t-shirt, just a Primark t-shirt, and it got a hole in it. I suspect it was when I was holding Jasper or something, but it was like slap bang right in the middle. There was only a tiny little hole, but I tried stitching it up and it just made it really lumpy. So I've used one of the original transfers where the colours weren't quite right, and I've just pressed it onto this one. It kind of goes, and it's fixed the hole because now you can't see it and it's completely sealed. The next thing I do need to do is press all the logos in. They're just a little round thing with my name on so that people don't forget where they've got the t-shirt from. It's currently 5 o'clock. I have pressed all of the Space Dino Mushroom Cat t-shirts with all their logos and everything. I've just got to fold them up. I did actually go out because my dad called me to say that he was in town, so we went out for a drink and then he's staying here overnight. I don't think there's much more that I'm going to do today, and tomorrow I'm going to get the t-shirts folded and then I need to repaint my fingernails because this one's like pretty much all chipped off and they're super duper long. I don't like them this long, and yeah, they're just due for a renewal and the grow out is quite a lot because they've been on for 2 weeks and my nails grow really fast. I'm glad I've got that other t-shirt sorted as well, because I might actually wear that on the weekend. Okay, I'm gonna call it here for today. I'll see you tomorrow. It is Friday. I have just spent the morning doing my nails. It's a lot brighter than it's showing on camera. It's actually like a fluorescent yellow. So far, washed my hair this morning, did my nails. It is now 5 to 1 and I am hungry, so I'm gonna get lunch. Jasper has a new orange bow tie. Got it from the range. He's currently sat there because he wants to go up the path that way, but I want to go down the path that way. So we've come to a standstill. This is the level of neon we're talking for my nails. They are bright. This is my favourite type of weather. It's sunny, but when the wind hits you, it's a little bit breezy. It's just a nice temperature. I'm even wearing jeans. I think it's Jasper's too. He's currently just got his head in a hedge. Come on, out there. He's looking for bees. Bees are his favourite things to hunt. We don't let him get the bees though. Hello, it is Sunday. It is currently 11:15, so it's 15 minutes before the market officially opens, but it is out in the public, so that like people are walking past as we're setting up anyway, so that's just like the time that you have to be set up by. I'll just show a little clip of how I've got my table set up, but it's a little bit different to normal just because we've been allowed to spread out, and the width of this space is actually, it's like kind of like 3 meters and then 2 meters deep, so you have a little bit extra wiggle room either side. So I've kind of expanded the wall along and also again to try and make use of the extra room. I've just put up my like B grade stuff, so I've just put that up over there along with my desk mats, because I wouldn't really expect to sell my desk mats today, but I thought I may as well put up anyway. So it took me probably about an hour and a half to set up. It did take a little longer than normal, again slightly different than what I normally do. There's not too many traders, there's like 7 or 8 including me, so there's quite a lot of spaces free, but apparently it is normally quieter on Sunday, so maybe that was a bad choice me picking today. We are also right by an aviary, which I will show because it is so cute. I'm just wearing this t-shirt that I fixed in the week just because I thought I may as well. We are debuting the Space Dino t-shirts today. I don't know how I'm going to do this when I'm on a normal table setup, but we will deal with that when we come to it. It is currently 11:30 and I've just made my first sale. It was a mystery bundle and 2 sticker sheets. In total, I paid £28 for parking. It'll be £5 for the pitch, and then I don't know how much fuel will be. It won't be very much because it was only about a 45-minute drive. My goal would be sort of 200 for this one. I just don't know how it's going to go because there are now some people walking through, but it really just depends if lots of people come through or not. It's already nice here and it's a really nice day, and it's right by the coast as well, so it's not that far for people to walk. It is currently 3:15. It's been a little bit slow, but I did kind of expect that. The weather wasn't as sunny as it said it was going to be. I am a little bit chilly, so I had to put my fleece on. I've now got a camera so that I can watch Jasper when I'm out, so I've been keeping an eye on that. But he's so far sat up in his cat tree at 11:30 and has only just moved out of his cat tree now. And I suspect he'll set it off again at 3:30 when he goes to his biscuit feeder, because that's what time it goes off. So yeah, he doesn't get up to much when I'm not there. I just got home from Bournemouth. I ended up taking about £115, so it wasn't anywhere near what I wanted to make today, but I'm not discounting this market because I've heard it is busier come July when it's like tourist season. So I think I will try and give it another go, and I want to try a Saturday instead of a Sunday. When I book it next time, I'll probably do it last minute like I did this time so that I can check the weather, because obviously where I've got a lot of paper-based products, I can't be out in the rain and that sort of thing. So yeah, I will be giving it another go. So I think that's all I've got for you this week. If you did enjoy this vlog, then please do consider subscribing and dropping a little like or a comment below. If you want to keep up to date with where I'm going to be and any stock updates, then do follow me over on Instagram. And then also this month's Patreon rewards are cowboy cats. I will pop the rewards here for you. So I'm going to leave it there and I will catch you in the next one. Bye! You are a toe rag and annoying. But again, it's chucking it down. On it. Ow! Because I don't actually... Ow, I just bit my tongue.